Hello Scorpio, welcome to February 2016. This is Gwendolyn of Readings by Gwendolyn. Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. This video is going to be a Tarotscope for the month of February 2016 for Scorpio. So I'm going to shuffle the cards here and then we'll just get started. We'll go right into it. Let's do one more shuffle. Okay, so for Scorpio, what do we have coming up? Looks like it opens with the moon, which is illusion energy. It means that it means questioning what is and looking at things in a way that seeing that things sometimes appear as illusion. It's also, in that card, there's a sense of allowing things from your subconscious, because the moon represents the subconscious. It's allowing things from the subconscious to come up for air, and in a balanced way. You can see this lobster, this crab coming up from the waters. That's the deep emotional waters of our subconscious or our psyche. And this crab represents those coming to the surface and coming out. And it's in the shadow of the dim light of the moon rather than the brightness of day. So it's sort of like letting things bubble up and finding a way to let them come out in a balanced way. So this is the dog right here that represents the domesticated life. And the wolf represents the wild or undomesticated parts of us. So it's letting things come up and trying to find a balanced way for those things to come up. It also means just exploring things. The moon can have a lot of emotional feeling to it. And it's sometimes testing to see which things are real and which things are just passing, because the moon is a very changeable card. The moon changes over time. So similarly, it's kind of just about testing what things you feel consistently, or what things run in patterns, what things are waxing and waning, what things are changing, and what things are remaining steadfast, and allowing yourself to feel things from a very deep level and examining them to see what's true and what's false. The moon, as we know, doesn't emit its own light. It's a reflection of the sun, so it's appearing to have its own light, but it doesn't actually. So it's a card of finding out what's true and not necessarily believing in fantasies or illusions. It may be specifically related to someone who is an earth sign. This is King of Coins, and King of Coins is usually Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And he's in the reverse position here, so it's telling me that this illusion that's appearing in the moon card may be related to an earth sign person. And the fact that they're in the reverse position says, yeah, the illusion is probably about them. They're probably not appearing as who they are. If you have some gut instincts or gut feelings that this person is not showing up as who they really are, you're more than likely that's the case. If you're feeling that, then I would say it does relate to this person. This person can also be the head of a financial institution, the head of a business. King of Coins is usually the person who's in charge of money. And he can be a financial advisor. He can be the head of a bank manager. He's just, or your boss. Something about him, though, is not jiving with how you deeply feel and what feels right to you. So if you're having questions about an earth sign person, again, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, you might want to trust that, because when they're appearing in reverse and next to the card of illusion, it's worth noticing that, especially in regards to him saying how much money he has. If you notice that this coin here in this card is really, really echoing the shape and color and size of this moon card, he might be getting his money from someone else. Or he might not be getting as much. He might be projecting an image of wealth that is not actually true. That's the beginning of the month for you, Scorpio. Also, you have Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups is a new beginning, a new love of the heart. Ace of Cups, I call this card My Cup Runneth Over. It's full of joy creativity, feeling full emotionally, feeling like just super happy and super, it's like the waters of your heart are just overflowing because they're so full and you feel just wonderful. With this in the reverse position, it's saying that whatever you're being consumed with here is keeping you from feeling your absolute happiness. There's something new that can come to you when this card appears. It's an ace, so it's a new beginning. But this card is being held back or held under the surface, usually having to do with doubt or fear, but I'm getting the sense it has to do with this King of Coins. Until you're able to find out what's going on with him or release what is going on, that is what will allow you to feel your heart being full and start that new beginning that you're going to love. This is Queen of Swords, which represents an air sign, and this also means standing by your truth. The swords represent the mental element. They also represent a way of thinking or philosophy or your truth. So Queen of Swords being an air sign is usually Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And she's someone who speaks her mind, is very clear, very direct, speaks the truth about things, and stands firm in her conviction. So it could be that by speaking your truth, which is a quality of Queen of Swords, that you end up correcting whatever this is with your heart going on. There is a way in which too this couple, the King of Coins and Queen of Swords, they're not seeing eye to eye. If there is a coupledom between the earth sign person and the air sign person, there's something about that is stopping you from enjoying the fullness of your own heart. Towards the middle of the month, we have Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is a card that is about tension and anxiety. Nine of Swords shows that there are two hands that are bound here, and it's a card of overthinking things. So if you have certain problems that you're causing, or, thoughts that are causing you to like stay awake at night or keeping you up, or, things that your mind is going in circles over, the Nine of Swords shows that it's like going around and around and around in circles in your mind. So when this card shows up, I always say be careful that you're not making more out of what you are thinking about. If you do have some things that are on your mind, make sure that you don't triple it and cause yourself a lot of nervous and anxious anxiety or worry. And this to me, it seems as though it may be related to this fire sign here in the middle of the month. This is King of Rods. He is usually Aries or Sagittarius or Leo. It actually looks like he is concerned about you having too much on your mind. And the fact that it's in the reverse position, he may be able to help you soften whatever it is that you're going over in circles with your mind. If there's someone who's in an authority position or who has a bold, confident, eccentric, one-of-a-kind kind of manner to him, that's King of Wands energy. So he may be able to help you, especially mid-month, with any anxious or overthinking of things, or if he could even be like a counselor for you. But he can definitely help you because somehow this overthinking things is working with him. It's related to him, and he can be of great help. It may be related to making a decision about things because Seven of Cups talks about identifying and assessing the options before you trying to make a choice about something. This is a card of temptation and desire. I often call this card infatuation because it's things that look shiny and that our heart wants. These are all options for the heart because cups represent heart energy, so it's things our heart jumps for, whether it's treasures or victory or status or relationship. This is all the choices before you, and that could be the source of what some of this overthinking or tension or anxiety is happening from. Just remember when this card shows up to really evaluate the different options before you. There's this kind of hazy, cloudy energy that's very Neptunian that surrounds this, which says, you know, it may not be as rose-colored as you think, whatever choice you make. Be careful to look things squarely in the eyes when this card comes up. Do your research. Look behind the curtain. Because these choices may seem very dazzling. I always think of Las Vegas when I see this card. The choices may seem very dazzling and seductive, but you want to be sure that you're making decisions based on what you're going to end up with and the substance of what you're choosing. The next card is Four of Cups in reverse. This card tells me you may be, again, like this card, too much in your head. This is Four of Cups, which means 3 cups here in the foreground represent what exists and current things that are happening. And then the universe is trying to hand you another cup, another something that you love. But the lesson of this card is that you have to be in a place of receiving it. You have to be open to it. This, in Four of Cups, the figure is so in their own world and so preoccupied, kind of in their own mind. You may just be deliberating way too much about some kind of choice that's going on. I mean, you've got a lot here with Seven of Cups and the anxiety and overthinking of this Nine of Swords, and then Four of Cups here says you're kind of preoccupied in your own mind. So do reach out to help for a King of Clubs kind of person, a fire sign, who's going to be able to, who may be someone who's gone through the type of choices that you're evaluating now and has made it through that, because he's going to give you good advice. Down here, there is a couple things going on. You've got Five of Wands, which represents competition. It can go 2 ways. This could be a card of playfulness. It almost looks like 5 kids who are playing a game. Or it could be out and out rivalry. So it could be like, you know, people fighting against one another. So there's a playful side to this side, and then there's a really like rivalry or fighting side to this. When this is in the reverse position, it tells me that someone's taking themselves too seriously, and it might be outright fighting. It could be like rivalry, sportsmanship, competition. It tells me there might be a heavy competition going on at the end of the month. And it actually tells me too that there is going to be someone who is a winner of this. This is a young man, Page of Fire. This actually could be the son of this person. But at any rate, Page is usually a younger person, and this is a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And they are actually the person of all this fighting who comes out with the outcome. They're actually the one who ends up winning this struggle. So if there's a fire sign involved, look to them to be the one who comes out on top. And then also at the end of the month, you have Knight of Swords, and you also have Six of Coins in reverse. So Knight of Swords is someone who comes in and saves the day. He comes in, you know, and he's willing to defend. He's willing, you can see this burning tower. He's willing to rush in where no one else will rush in. He's got courage. He's got conviction. The swords represent thoughts and mentality, and he's willing to defend his point of view, his where he's coming from and what he's thinking. And Six of Coins often means resources. Sometimes it's money. It can be like your budget, your paycheck. It represents the haves and the have-nots. The fact that he is facing this, it means that somebody else, someone like a knight, might come in and help you out with a money situation. He might come in and help rescue you in terms of making a budget, or helping you, you know, donating something to you, or loaning you money in order for you to get through something. So that's at the end of the month. If you're looking for someone who might be able to help you, likely they're an air sign, which is Gemini or Libra or Aquarius. They're going to show up as the knight for you at the end of the month. So that's my reading for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoy it. You have some interesting decisions to be made in the middle of the month. Don't let it stress you out. Look to a fire sign who's experienced, who can help you through that. And be careful that you really suss out who this King of Coins person is, as well as look at the options that are available to you and really open your eyes, get out of your head in the middle of the month to help you make decisions. If you do need some financial help at the end of the month, maybe an air sign can help you with that. They're going to show up as the knight in that situation. And feel free to speak your truth in the beginning part of the month. That's going to help unlock this Ace of Cups card for you, which is going to enable you to feel overjoyed. So that's my reading for you, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got a special going on this month for relationship readings, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about that in this next segment. Thanks so much for watching. Yours in the stars. Hello, my stargazers. This is Gwendolyn. Thanks so much for watching. I want to say in celebration of the love month of February, I'm going to be offering a 20% discount off my relationship readings for the month of February. So if any of you are interested in booking one of those, I'll be putting a link in the cards up above that you can click on. It'll take you to that link. So it'll be 20% off for relationship readings for the month of February, just as a thank you to all of you. And again, just thanks for watching. Yours in the stars. Check out my other videos for the other signs, and feel free to like, share, or subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Yours in the stars.